The key points about rainforests, as their name suggests, are water and trees. However, the extent to which these two factors dominate these environments is sometimes underestimated. Now, some of the rain which falls in a rainforest is evaporated, creating the humid, steamy environment, and some of it is absorbed by the plants in the forest. However, the vast majority of it runs off the land, into the rivers, and eventually into the oceans. This rainfall amounts to over 250 centimetres or 100 inches of rain per year. When this water flows off the land, it isn't just the water that flows into the oceans, but also vast amounts of sediment and nutrients go with it. This can be seen from photographs of the mouth of the Amazon River being viewed from space. What this does mean is that despite the rainforest looking all lush and green, their existence is actually somewhat precarious. The trees in a rainforest, unlike others, don't have to generally worry about shortages of water. Instead, they have to concern themselves more about avoiding rot and fungus in the often waterlogged conditions. They don't have to shed their leaves to conserve water. Instead, they only have to replace those lost by either being eaten or damaged. In doing so, you preserve the umbrella of leaves or canopy over the rainforest. It's this canopy that actually means that very little light makes it down to the forest floor. This combined with poor quality soil means that very little grows on the floor except for fungi, which in the warm, damp conditions, along with the bacteria, rapidly break down leaves or any other matter which falls onto the forest floor. Since the trees don't have to search hard and deep for the water, most of the roots are very close to the surface in an attempt to reclaim these broken down nutrients before they're washed away by the water. What this does mean is that most of the divergent life, rather than being ground dwelling as they are in other environments, in rainforests they live high up in the trees, in and around the canopy layer. And it's this specialised, somewhat isolated existence that means that there are so many varieties in a rainforest. However, variety or diversity isn't the same as volume, and actually the amount of animal life present in a rainforest is actually rather small. There's very little nutritious food to be obtained in a rainforest in comparison to many other environments. Now, when the trees are cut down, it does mean that nearly all of this wildlife goes with it. But more than that, without the tree roots to bind what little poor quality soil there is in the air, rain soon washes away the soil and all of the nutrients with it. This means that attempts to farm the cleared land last only a few years at most before they have to move on to a new area of land. Now, the land will eventually recover from this destruction and eventually reforest the whole area, but we're talking about a slow, gradual process over hundreds of years, and even then the variety of different species that will occupy the new land will never be as diverse as it was before the human intervention. Now, though people normally think of the Amazon as when they're thinking of rainforests, there are actually rainforests in West Africa, Madagascar, Indonesia, Malaysia and Papua New Guinea, and it's all seriously under threat from human activity in these locations. So it's rainforests, water and trees, a little bit more.